Danny, the first creation is described as or, Vayehi or, let there be light. The light is described in some mystical teachings as consciousness. That there was a divine consciousness that expanded throughout the universe, and that light was the first of creation, the first emanation from the divine source. Can you tell us the role of consciousness generally, and then in particular in today's times when we see a near eruption, a surge of freedom consciousness occurring in certain regions in the world, particularly the Middle East?
Well, let's begin as you began with let there be light. Certainly that light is not the same as sunlight, because as you pointed out, that comes on day one. Sun and the moon, according to Genesis, don't appear until the fourth day. So there's somehow a light that precedes physical light, a light that precedes the luminaries in the heaven. And the rabbis wonder what happened to that light. So you have the idea of Or HaGanuz, the hidden light. The beginning of the creation, there was this spectacular light. According to the rabbis, with that light, Adam would have been able to see from one end of the universe to the other. This was total knowledge or total awareness. So it really makes sense that that light is consciousness, but an unbounded consciousness, not our normal human limited awareness, but somehow a cosmic awareness, a cosmic consciousness. That was there on day one. For some reason, somehow it disappeared. According to the Midrash, according to the rabbinic interpretation, God foresaw that people would misuse that kind of knowledge, and therefore He hid it away as a reward in the world to come. Now the Kabbalah accepts all of the earlier stages of Jewish tradition, but it challenges at the same time as it accepts them, and it wonders, is this light really hidden away until the Messiah? Or is it possible to contact that light of God, that expanded awareness right now? And being good mystics, they insist that yes, it is available here in the moment. How do you contact that light? Through Torah. You penetrate the outer layer of the text and you discover a sparkling divine radiance within each word, within each letter, or through meditation, or through practice. The point is, they're not willing to wait for a messianic return of the light. They demand an access to that light, a strategy, a program to attain that light. Now, I think we can relate that to contemporary events. The human being is created in the image of God, and every human should be allowed to experience the fullness of that image. It certainly is part of the religious tradition to demand equality. The great prophets of Israel demanded social justice. Social justice is a divine command. And for Kabbalah, as I mentioned, ethics is as important as mysticism. There's really more ethics in the Zohar than there are detailed accounts of mystical states or detailed menus for how to become a mystic. You become a mystic through helping your neighbor. You become a mystic through helping the poor. So I think it is a religious demand to spread equality, a kind of democratic mysticism. Mysticism is not something just for the elite, and freedom is not something just for the wealthy or the privileged. So we certainly should celebrate and support that spread of freedom as a way that the divine image can be manifested more globally.